Island since I was 5. I came here with my mom and my dad. My dad was living here for 14 years.
Immigration has also been very important to me because my father was undocumented. And I saw all the opportunities that were taken away from my father due to his status. And that's how I became being involved in the immigrant rights movement.
You know, being here, especially alone, is very hard. It's not something that people choose, it's something that people are forced to do in hopes of a better future.
So La Colmena is a community-based organization. We want to really make sure that we really go to the neighborhood level, that you can get to know your neighbors. It's something very basic.
For a small organization, we have about 16 ongoing programs right now, and we have maybe 7 people on staff.
For me, being involved here is simply, you know, at the most fundamental, just connecting with people, connecting with my community.
We divide our work in 3 main areas. One is workers' rights. So we have a program to make sure that immigrant workers know about their rights and have a space in case that they have issues with their jobs. Making sure that workers are safe and they get paid. You know, very basic things, right? We have the development of working on cooperatives, which is a new model of business development where workers actually own the companies where they work. Created a program to make sure that they had a space here in New York to not show only what their contributions as laborers are, but also as people who have an incredible tradition in culture and music and dance and cuisine. We have a transnational project where we work with the family of our members in Mexico. About 90% of our membership is our immigrant workers from Mexico, largely undocumented. You know, one of the reasons that we are here today is our allies group.
For the past 5 months, my dad, he was kept in Hudson because he was detained by immigration.
Like all the allies communities, we come together and we kind of try to figure out how we can help. And when we found out that this family was in need, like they kind of help us target, you know, what's going on in the community, and then we asked what can we do to support.
We're surrounded by great people, the allies in La Colmena, and they've supported us through everything. They came with us to court dates because of course my family is also undocumented, so they didn't want to put themselves in risk.
Whether it's undocumented or documented immigration, it's part of our fabric of what makes this country a nation of immigrants. And I think that's what we're trying to preserve here on Staten Island at a very local level, to show that we are immigrants, we are Americans.
Sometimes you have cultural barriers, language barriers, you know, and our role is to make sure that we create those spaces, we provide those tools, and then can people get to know each other.
We don't care whether you're a Republican or a Democrat. We can disagree, and that's okay, but we can all come together and say we're Staten Islanders. And I think that's exactly what we're trying to do here, to reflect that we are a community, we are neighbors, and we are standing together strong.
Instead of being afraid, you know, just come forward, you know, come and introduce yourself, you know, bring a cake, you know, like in the old days.